Hello everyone, welcome into Old Mountain Bricks. Today we're taking a look at set number 76288 containing 135 pieces. This is the Iron Man and Iron Legion versus Hydra Soldier pack. I guess we'll call it. It's like a new style of Marvel battle pack as opposed to like Star Wars, which has been doing battle packs for quite a long time. This set is kind of a small build, of course, and it's going to come with 4 minifigures there. I've actually got 2 of the sets sitting here, so we're going to take a look at both of them together here and just kind of see what they look like side by side, as well as just to see what it looks like if you were to start to army build this type of set. Here's a quick look at the back of the box. They're just showing some fun play features of the set with some stud shooters. We're going to do a quick time lapse of the build, and then I'll give you my thoughts on the set. Let's get started.
The set does have a thumb tab on it, but I decided to cut this one open. Inside you will find 2 numbered plastic bags, the instruction manual, and a large white piece. Of course, these smaller sets always go by quite quickly. Start with, of course, the main part of the minifigures, you build the bunkers, and then you get to build the other 2 minifigures. But I thought they were pretty nice to put together, and overall, a nice little easy set for any Marvel fan to put together.
Okay, and here is the finished product of building 2 of those new Marvel Battle Pack sets. Off to the side here, you can see all the extra pieces it comes with here. Comes with a number of the thrust elements and, of course, extra studs for the shooters included in this set. But first impressions, when you look at it with 2 together, it actually looks not too bad here with the amount of minifigures you have and then the 2 little builds that come with the set. We will take a look at the build here first. Of course, the majority of the pieces in the set does go toward this little side build here. It's meant to represent like a little fortress that the Iron Man and the Iron Legion are going to invade. Of course, it's just a tiny little thing, but there is enough room here for you to kind of get minifigures in on the back to man the turret or put their stud shooter through the window just a little bit here, so you could aim it out like that. And it does have these 2 extra stud shooters here in the middle, which can rotate around. There are 2 turrets on top as well. I don't think they're meant to be manned, but you can put a minifigure up there if you so choose. Only thing I don't like about the turrets is they cannot pivot up and down. They just kind of swivel in a circle here. But for what's included, I like the use of like the masonry bricks. I like the contrast with the dark green leaves elements and then the snow that's kind of embedded in this. And of course it does have a nice print piece there for some of the dials, so I appreciate that. Of course, one of the main features of this set is, of course, the minifigures. The selection here is pretty good. Of course, it does commit the cardinal sin of including a named character in a battle pack, which is Iron Man, of course, as you can get Iron Man in a plethora of different sets out in the market now and in the past. But the reason you're really buying this set is for the Iron Legion minifigures and, of course, the Hydra Trooper on the end there. He looks a little short in this because all 3 of those other ones can fly while he gets to just sit there by himself. Taking a closer look at the Iron Man, nothing too crazy on this one. No arm printing, but it does have leg printing, so we appreciate that. It is the standard helmet/mask we've had for quite a while now. A little bit of back printing. It is the standard Iron Man head that we get in most sets these days. One with like the blue Jarvis AI Friday interface on it, and then the other side is just his normal goatee face, which can be seen on this Iron Man. Next up, the Hydra Trooper is quite plain, but gets the job done. A little bit of torso printing, a little bit of back printing, no leg printing, no arm printing. Does come with like the motorcycle helmet as opposed to like the space astronaut helmet there. But it does have a nice little bit of print detailing on the back, even though it's not normally seen. He does come with your standard issue stud shooter with the purple stud. Next up is the Iron Legion, or the Iron Legionnaire Trooper, and nothing too crazy here. Uses the old style Tony Stark helmet that does not have the flip up feature. Does have nice printing on the torso and on the legs. No arm printing or anything there. The minifigure head underneath is just the plain dark blue, so no printing on that. And of course this set does come with 2 of those Iron Legion. So when you start army building this set, it starts to come together quite nicely. I like that I now have these 4 Iron Legion troops over there and then the 2 Hydra ones. that was a complaint with the Avengers Tower, is it didn't come with any of that, but I guess their plan was to release this battle pack later on. So I think that'll look great with the Avengers Tower or any other Marvel sets that you may have. So when you put both sets together, it definitely looks a lot better than just by itself here. Of course, you could rebuild both of these together to make an even bigger bunker, but having a small little army together over here actually looks pretty good. So I do think it is able to be army built if you wanted to, and the pieces you get from this are actually pretty good, so I think it could be helpful if you don't want a bunch of these bunkers. I wish they did a little more, maybe included some of the clear elements where you could pose a flying figure off the top there like they do with some of like the Mandalorian battle packs that we've had in the past, or ways to maybe connect this together a little bit. But I think it's pretty good for what it is. I believe it's $20 US, and basically you're getting the value back with the minifigures. But I think this is an overall great set. I hope they do even more Marvel battle pack type sets like this in the future. I don't know what that will entail, but there's always all kinds of enemies you can kind of put in there to do that, or other fun little shield agents or things like that. But I think that will do it for today. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like on the way out. Comment down below what you think of the new Iron Man and Iron Legion versus Hydra Soldier battle pack. But until next time, thanks for coming by Old Mountain Bricks today. Have a good one.